Hello folks, and welcome back to Weston's Outdoors channel. What we're going to be doing for you today is we're going to be doing some jerky. It's going to be venison jerky, and I'm going to be doing a couple of different variations. So if you just want to follow along with me, and I'll show you what I know.
We were riding down the hill. Summer breeze came from the sea. Nighttime dances, colored bills. Morning sex under the tree. All in all, it was my fault. Don't you see I'm feeling blue?
Okay, first let's go over the ingredients. So I'm going to do this in 10 pounds of ground venison. Of course, you're going to need some curing salt. You can get this at pretty much any of your hunting stores or online. I just got this at Sportsman's Warehouse. And then you're going to need some onion powder, some red pepper, some smoked paprika. If you don't have smoked paprika, regular paprika works just fine. Some pepper, minced garlic, and I'm going to put a little liquid smoke in that. We are going to be doing this on the smoker, so if you don't want that overly smoker taste, then you don't need to put in liquid smoke. I just do that for a little extra flavoring. Alright folks, so what I did was I went ahead and put 1 tablespoon of the dry ingredients. I have not added the liquid smoke or any water yet. Now a little trick, if you want some peppered type jerky, then go ahead and grab an extra tablespoon and a half of pepper, set it aside, and you could, after you're done squeezing out your pieces of jerky, go ahead and just roll them in that pepper and then put them in the smoker, and that'll give you some real good peppered jerky. Alright, so the next thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and add 1 cup of warm water into that. Then you're going to mix this up really thoroughly. Now, to note, if you want a Dr. Pepper jerky, instead of putting 1 cup of water in there, and put 1 cup of Dr. Pepper in there, and it is amazing flavor. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add just a little bit of, probably 2 capfuls of liquid smoke, mix it up real good, and then we'll go into mixing it into the meat. Alright folks, so I got the meat in the bowl. I got my seasoning right here. Oh man, I wish you guys could smell this. It smells so amazing. Alright, so I recommend wearing gloves. The reason being is 1, it's sanitary, and 2, it'll help from the meat from sticking to your hands because you want it to get tacky. Once you got that tacky consistency, that's what you want. So I'm going to go ahead and, because I'm doing this solo, I'm going to mix in the seasoning into the meat really good. And then I'm going to add the curing salt, and then I'm going to let it sit for 24 hours. And folks, if you're not comfortable making up your own seasonings, that's not a problem. What you can do is you can go to any of your hunting stores or even Walmart, Cow Ranch, anything like that, and they have pre-packaged seasonings and salt and instructions and everything to do for making your own jerky. You can walk by it step by step, and it's super simple to follow. It's super good. And that would be a good route if you're just getting new to this and you don't want to do your own stuff. Again, too, if you don't want to do 10 pounds of meat at a time, cut this in half. I will leave the recipe for this basic jerky recipe down in the description so you guys can follow it. If you want to do only 5 pounds, cut it in half for all your seasonings and you'll be golden. Alright folks, so what I did is I went ahead and I mixed up the meat. I put my fingers in and made these little holes. That'll help mix in everything. And then what we're going to do, get my fork out of the way. We're just going to go ahead and dump this right on top. And I'll scoop all the rest of the stuff out of there off camera. and then I'll mix it and show you what I got. Alright, so I got it all mixed up. I got the curing salt in there, and I ended up having to add about another 1.5 cups of warm water with it. And you can see that, if I can get in here close, that tackiness, that's what you want. It's that nice tackiness to it. So, another reason why these gloves are great, and all I do, honestly, folks, is I just take it from the bottom, and I do the old-fashioned way, and I mix it in by hand. A little hard to do one-handed, but just kind of give you guys an idea of what I do. That's all I do, is I just mix it to where it's mixed really good. It probably took me about, oh heck, I think I would say it probably from start mixing to finish, if I didn't have to do the camera time, I'd say it probably took me about 10 to 12 minutes worth of mixing by hand to get in there nice and good, mixed up. Alright, get some holes in there, just like that. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cover this and let it sit in the fridge for the next 24 hours. For you guys watching this at home or on your phone or wherever you're at, it's going to take just a cinch. Alright folks, so we got it all set up. If it turns brown like this, that's okay. It's going to be red underneath. That just means that it started to cure, which is good. I like to make these little meatballs. And then what we'll do is we'll actually put it down inside the jerky gun, fill it up, and then I'll show you what we do from there. Okay folks, so I got that filled up. So I like taking some parchment paper, putting it over my grill. That's going to go inside my smoker.
Summer breeze came from the sea. Nighttime dances, colored pills. Morning sex under the tree. All in all,